I have a multidisciplinary background in sociology, epidemiology, and gerontology, the study of aging in older people. And I lead the CPAR research area of Aging Well, Aging Productively, in which we have psychologists, sociologists, economists, epidemiologists, a range of people, many of whom are outside ANU and elsewhere in CPAR. What we basically do is look at the evidence, with using longitudinal surveys mainly, about the positive aspects of aging, along with the negative, a balanced view that you often don't get, and try to convey that knowledge into public knowledge and into public policy. Well, much of the research in aging is about the problems of aging, and that's important and good to look at. The costs of aging, the diseases of aging, and so forth. We look at these things, but for us, the first thing is we look at aging from the point of view of people who are themselves aging. And we look at it from the point of view of relationships between people of different generations and ages in society. And in particular, the idea of aging well is very important. Most people who are aging well, most older people would say they are aging well, even if they have a disability, even if they have a disease. So it's a different way of looking at things, and there are many things that can influence how well people age: psychological well-being, independence, financial independence, and so forth, being socially engaged. These are the primary areas that we look at in our research. One of the major areas that we're looking at are attitudes to aging, because having a positive influence on aging begins with a positive attitude. The negative attitudes that are prevailing in so many areas, for example, government policy reports, have some accuracy, but they're totally imbalanced. And if we look in a balanced way at attitudes, and we update our attitudes beyond those that we have about our grandparents 30, 40, 50 years ago, and look at the current generation of older people, including the baby boomers, we'll see that we need to be planning for a new population of older people, and the attitudes we see are very influenceable by public policy and by public knowledge, and we're trying to contribute to that. Another area where we're working is aging well, aging productively in China. And we're seeing that the kinds of social and societal factors are quite different in China, with its notion of filial piety, and that it's crucially important for China to make use of the older people's capacities, given the rapid aging in China that's underway right now. What I'd say, we are part of the CPAR approach, which is to build on research knowledge, facts, careful research for positive action, and that there's a great potential for positive action in aging. CPAR is not only saying that there's scope for this, but coming up with avenues about how to improve aging, specific things to do, such as enabling workforce participation, better health promotion for older people. And this is going to be especially important as the baby boom cohort reaches later life, and it's already happening now.